All right, we are horned up. We are ready to roll. My name is
Look what I
Jeff
got.
in the house. Hey,
So excited. This
that's what I got.
getaway. So damn good. It's so
That is
smooth.
good.
Goes down so easy.
All right, my name is Jeff is in the house. Let us know in the comments if you are here and you're ready to talk Minnesota Vikings. I know I am. I'm very awkwardly on the side here. I need to fix this.
What's happening?
Monamidai.
Madamita, I thought for sure we'd see him at training camp. He was not there. I looked all over for him.
Blake. Davey.
Oh, hi, Blake.
Raphael.
What's up, lads? What's up with you, Raphael?
One of my favorite Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I'm going to say Vienna is one of my favorite sausages.
Lot to talk about Minnesota Vikings. I'm very excited.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, this is it. There's football on tonight. No, there's a weather delay, so this is perfect. You watch one of our Olympic show, turn on the first game of the year. Afterwards, it's setting up real nicely.
Real nice. We'll give her a little bit, see if anyone else wants to hang out with us.
Yeah, we'll give her a little more time. Why not? Yeah, a lot to talk about. We have former Vikings signing elsewhere. Well, I'm real excited with the game Barr is going to play later tonight. Gotta be honest with you about that one. We have former Vikings.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this game. Tell them what we did behind the bleachers, Lapagis. It's disturbing, but very accurate.
I'm not going to say anything, but I tell you what, Peter, the security guard, did not catch us.
Yeah, Peter was he was doing a hell of a job there yesterday. Hats off to Peter.
He kept us all safe. Absolutely, he did. Dilly Dilly in the house. Speaking of Dilly Dilly, what's your favorite flavored Dilly bar?
I don't know. Dilly bars are pretty gross. I guess red.
That was always a mint one. Chocolate mint.
Dilly, you're right. My name is Jeff. Herb is softer than baby shit. We'll be talking about Herb, rascal. Messing with our hearts again.
It's just this is what we come to expect from old Irv. Tim Boss.
Boss man.
Tim Boss didn't make the cross country trip to go to training camp.
Davey, you're damn but Tim Voss, he'll be in our neck of the woods for a game this year.
Really?
Yes, I was wearing my sunscreen. A lot of it.
Yeah, thank God you had some because I did not bring any.
Look at me, I'm still white as a ghost. So clearly, we were just out there in the sweltering sun.
Yeah, it was sweltering. I got a little bit tan line there. You can see. You see my other tan lines.
Why don't you give a little teaser? What are we talking about tonight?
Well, we're going to talk about Anthony Barr going to the Cowboys, talk about training camp winners, losers. We're going to make a prediction about training camp, and also state one move the Vikings have to make before the season starts. And, of course, we have a very exciting game. Very exciting game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. A lot of talk about this game.
I guess Davey just calls you Barr now.
Barsky. I appreciate that. Thank you. Mason M's already thrown out the signed shredder.
He's jumping ahead. Spicy ogre Mason M.
Captain Cocktail in the house. Captain Cocktail, what's your favorite cocktail? Big talker.
I'm guessing maybe some captains in it.
I'm going to say it's a Manhattan.
I don't think so.
I bet Tim Voss has had a few Manhattans in his days. Raphael, you're damn right. We're going to talk about Greg Joseph.
Tim Voss is more like a Yag guy. Go back to the beer. Yag bomb. Go back to the beer.
I'm guessing Tim Voss drinks anything that is put in front of him. 100% will drink anything placed in front of him.
I would put that to the test. I really would.
All right, let's talk. Let's do this. Let's hop into it.
Let's do it. All right, let's start with the first news. Broke yesterday. We were at camp. Anthony Barr signs with the Dallas Cowboys. It was forecasted. It was predicted. It became reality yesterday. What are our thoughts on Anthony Barr wearing different colors for the first time in his career? And do we think is he actually going to play for the Cowboys this year, or is he just a camp body for them?
That's not polite. Camp body. Hey. He's not a camp body. I mean, clearly he wasn't coming back to Minnesota. But I mean, what do we wish him well? I mean, sayonara Barra. My name is Jeff is on a roll tonight.
He is. Hey,
Look at that great
Captain
keychain.
Cocktail, Captain Coke. That was my drink of choice for many years. Many years. Till I wake up naked and not know how I got naked.
Captain Orange Juice is underrated.
I don't think they
They're
are.
good.
Anthony Barr. Yeah, I mean the thing is, he's signed August 4th here, so I was gonna go ahead and look and see, did someone in Dallas get hurt? They have some crappy players at outside linebacker.
We got a bunch of crappy players in Dallas.
So I mean, is he gonna start for this team? Is he gonna be a starter?
Well, my name is Jeff. Just absolutely pegged it. Michael Blackie, what's happening? My name is Jeff. Says we didn't use him right, and I don't know if that's really that true. I mean, that seems to be the big question mark. Like, did we use him right? Because when you look at Barr's stats with the Vikings, I mean, they're not. That's his big thing. Everyone's like, what? He's not making these splashy plays. He had 17 and a half sacks with the Vikings. I mean, I don't know. What was he here for 9 years, something like that? Then how long was he here? So
14.
The stat wise, and you look at it, all right, that's fair. You could say we didn't use him right, but he also, I mean, opposing defense or offenses were always saying they're kind of game planning around Anthony Barr. I think he was just a guy that didn't get the love and didn't put up the stats because he definitely made an impact on this defense. In the last couple of years, he played 13 games in the last 2 years. He's going to stay healthy.
Yeah, well, I think he made plays that just don't show up on the stat sheet. He was good in coverage, and that doesn't always show. If you can shut down the running back going out in the flats or the tight end going out there, that's huge. So yeah, he made a lot of plays that don't exactly get publicity, but yeah, he was Mike Zimmer's first pick, and Zimmer's gone and Barr's gone at the same time. So coincidence, but I wish him nothing but the best. Anthony Barr, probably one of the more handsome son of bitches I've ever seen sit up from Minnesota Vikings.
He is a very good looking gentleman, and it'll be funny because I bet Dallas uses him as a role player. I mean, even possibly a situational pass rusher, which he never really had the chance to do in Minnesota. And the thing is, he'll probably go there and put up 6 or 7 sacks, and everyone will just be like, we should have been using him like this, blah, 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 blah. But he doesn't make – he wasn't really a 4-3. Wish we had a 3-4 when we had Barr.
Yeah, and he's still got good football in him. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays in a couple more years. Hello, Luft. Yeah, I think he could have a good year in Dallas. I actually expect him to. I just didn't know.
I think he'll make the team easily, and I think he'll notch out some sacks for those guys.
Notch, huh?
He's going to notch him out. And honestly, I hate to say this because I love Anthony Barr. I think he's going to look pretty damn good in that Dallas uniform. I mean,
look at him. He
all right. Yeah, we got it. You love him.
Retires.
Love him.
But yeah, he'll look good. I think he'll have a good year. I mean, no hard feelings. We weren't going to bring him back. It's kind of funny because Kevin O'Connell went out of his way at his introductory press conference to praise Anthony Barr, and then they didn't bring him back. So we'll see.
Speaking of Anthony Barr, so Anthony Barr signing elsewhere, that just leaves a handful of Vikings free agents still out there: Sheldon Richardson, Everson Griffin, D.D. Westbrook, Mac Alexander, Luke Stalker, Wayne Gallman. Those are the only ones left. And something tells me they're still going to be unsigned come week 1.
Yeah, I mean, those guys will get signed if someone's decimated by injuries. It gets real desperate, especially Mac Alexander. He was horseshit last year.
Yeah, we got it. You hate Mac Alexander.
So that's enough with Anthony Barr. Let's go on to training camp. And before we talk about some training camp topics, I just want to say this was my first year going to the training camp at Egan at TCO Performance. And I mean, it is absolutely phenomenal. If you guys have not done it, stay at the Viking Hotel. They got a freaking path. You just walk right there to practice. Many beers as you want. Walk right back. You got to pay for the beers. It's just such a great setup. The field's beautiful. The facilities are beautiful. So much for the kids to do. So much for the family to do. You stay at the hotel. You go down to the lobby. All of a sudden, Vikings players just start walking by you. We had dinner last night right next to Vidarian Lowe and his family. And as we're leaving, Brian O'Neill's walking in. I mean, it's an amazing experience. You guys can do it. Definitely check out training camp. Top-notch Vikings. Well done. It's amazing.
Yeah, I've been there every year, so.
Cool. Good for you.
But it is wonderful. It is wonderful. Yeah, and training camp, before we get into it, I tweeted it out or whatever, but you can just tell it's completely different. Like every year when I was there, when Zimmer was there, it was just dry. People look like they're not having, I mean, it's completely different vibe, completely different atmosphere. Everybody, is having fun, but they're taking it very serious. It's just a good type of laid back where you can tell they're actually enjoying being there, which was night and day from what we've seen in the years past.
Absolutely. And one day we should do a video of training camp. What was it, 2005, 6? We went down there to Mankato and had probably one of the drunkest days of my life.
Great story. So Leppagus, I want to say it was probably 2003. I think it was pretty early. And Matt Burke, so Leppagus and I were fairly inebriated at the time and too old to be trying to seek autographs, but at that point we didn't care. So we got a couple. Remember Richard Angulo came over and I got my picture taken with him, but I had the lens on still. Anyways, so Matt Burke comes over on the bike and we're yelling, "Hey, Matt Burke, we love you. We love you. Can we get a quick picture with you or whatever?" And he goes, "Hey, maybe next time, guys."
We turned on him quick.
We said very foul words to him when he shut us down. All right, that's enough story time. But we shifted gears really quick. We hated
one thing. We also tried to get Cedric Griffin's brother a job at some pizza place. So I went and got an application for him.
Yeah, we'll start a new series, training camp stories with One Bar and Leppagus. But let's talk training camp. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Let's hop in. Let's talk about some winners. Who have been some winners from Vikings training camp 2022? We did a video kind of hinting at this, but let's talk about some more.
Yeah, in the comments too. Who things you've seen or things you've read? Who is your big winners for training camp so far? Leppagus is typing a thesis right now.
I'm typing you a message.
Winner. We got no winner so far, except for Tim Voss. I got a handful of winners. I'm very excited to talk about.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
What?
I'm just reading some of the comments.
Oh, I'm lagging here. I'm not seeing them. KJ Osborne, absolutely. Booth, definitely. Tim Voss, Joseph is crushing ass. He is. We saw that firsthand. At the end of practice, it was beautiful. You've probably already read about where they kept knocking him back 15 yards, and he was just drilling them, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was insane. I mean,
Baker six, yeah. He's poopy wiener.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Raphael,
real good player.
Yeah, these are all good winners. Jordan Hicks, Dirk Diggler. He's been pretty quiet. I mean, I love me Jordan Hicks.
I think he missed the first couple practices because he had poopy wiener.
Been there. Greg Joseph. Leppagus, who's your big winners?
Oh, I got a list here. Probably a lot of the same guys you have. I got Andrew Booth Jr.
Come on, Dave. Time to hop on that bandwagon. Let's go.
No, if you would have seen what he did yesterday, you'd be on that bet. I mean, this guy is just locked in. He is just dialed in. I got Andrew Booth Jr., Justin Jefferson, just looking on another level. It's unbelievable. Delvin Cook, watching him yesterday, glide, explode. He is so smooth, so dangerous. Cannot wait for him. He stays healthy. He should be #1 pick in fantasy. Screw Jonathan Taylor. Zach Davidson, he already mentioned. Guys, when your quarterback goes over, talks to you, you're a second-year guy who barely got a sniff last year, giving you knucks. That's huge. Zach Davidson, and he's playing with the ones, and he's doing well. He's getting a lot of targets, and he's catching the football. Greg Joseph, we mentioned yesterday, watching him 8 for 8, hitting everything with just 20 yards extra on every single kick. It was insane. And then Ty Chandler, this rookie running back, I think he's going to be running back 3 this year, and he is fast, quick, explosive. I love watching him play.
All right. Leppagus didn't do the whole kind of back and forth thing, so I don't want to repeat anything he just said. Let's see.
You told me to list all my guys, so I did.
I got Darius on there. Absolutely is getting rave reviews. I think he's going to have a fantastic year. I'm talking Pro Bowl year 2. Love Dancer and Bynum. Hell yeah. Love that. Raphael's should be banned from this channel forever for that.
Never.
Johnny Munt.
Never.
Johnny Munt is a winner. Just because, the fact that he's getting recognition for some great plays, some good catches, and the fact that he's even involved. This is before Irv went down. So now Johnny Munt's going to be boosted up even more. So we've always said all along, Johnny Munt's going to have a career year and beat that 10 reception, 11 reception career record. And he's going to do that. KJ Osborne, somebody said that already, but Michael Black, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Boom. We will get some lift bridges.
I think we might just do that.
And just a quick lift bridge. This is brought to you by Lift Bridge, and this is the first time I've had this. I'm a nice light beer drinker, and their Getaway Pilsner. It's delicious. It's right up my alley.
So good. They don't sell it here in Two Harbors where we're at, but I wish they would because it's so damn good.
So other winners, I got KJ Osborne, Smith Marset. I think he's absolutely going to hold down that number 4 spot. BC Johnson, no way. Smith Marset's going to get that. And then Ed Ingram. I mean, maybe it's just because we're not used to it, but usually rookie offensive linemen, especially guards, just get completely buried for some reason here. And he's already playing with the 2s. And at some point, you never know, he could be starting week 1 for the Vikings.
No, you mentioned BC Johnson. I think I would actually call him a winner. He was actually involved. He was catching everything thrown to him.
Vet.
Heavily targeted with the 2s. When he played with the 1s, also targeted. So I think BC Johnson, I would be shocked if he doesn't make the team.
I'll be surprised if he doesn't make it. If he doesn't make it, I won't be surprised, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just think if you're to the point, Smith Marset's going to be number 4. If you're to the point keeping BC Johnson at 5, it's almost like what's the point? Wouldn't you rather have Naylor out there? I mean, BC Johnson, he's never going to see the field as a 5th receiver. He's not going to want to be on this team.
Actually, in this offense, he might see the field. They might go 5 wide.
If I'm BC Johnson and I'm going into week 1 as a 5th receiver, I'm saying just cut me, just trade me, get me somewhere else because he deserves to be more than a 5.
Maybe he does, but a 5 in this offense still might get more targets than a 5 in a regular offense. I think they're going to throw the ball a lot. They're going to mix these guys around. We've seen it. Oh my God, my name is Jeff.
Thank you, sir.
That's what I like. What I've seen too. You see it on the defensive side of the football. They're rotating the scene, rotating Bynum and Harrison Smith. So they're rotating safeties there. Offensively, do the same thing. Keep rotating these guys out. I think they're going to do it. I think we're going to see a lot of guys, different backs, different receivers. So I think a wide receiver 5 in this offense is going to have a lot more value than a wide receiver 5 on any other team.
Well, I don't think you'd be a wide receiver 5 on any other team.
Just saying, well, then he's a wide receiver 3 who's getting the same amount of looks.
Other winners, I think that's pretty much it. Greg Joseph, a couple of people said that, but the fact that even the special teams coach is saying that Greg Joseph is just the man. He is just ripping shit up. I love. Well, it's got to be nice to have a coach actually say good things about you, especially when you're a kicker. Zimmer's hated kicker. He hates every single kicker. So Greg Joseph, confidence is high, and he's showing it out there.
Well, he was. I mean, his body language. This guy, like I said, he oozed confidence just watching him. There was no hesitation. Went up there and booted that thing every damn time. It was just dead down the middle. I hope it carries into the season because he is zoned in. He's zoned in. And I'm excited.
Hey, you're getting some shit for saying that CJ Ham's a top 5 guy, but the polls are on Lupagus' side. I mean, I'm not giving in on that one, but the people.
No, I've thought this for pure football players on this team. Actually, I can only get 2 guys that I'm really comfortable with as pure football players: is CJ Ham and Adam Thielen. That can play anywhere. I'd be fine with it.
That doesn't make sense. We got you can't say play anywhere. CJ Ham, if it was a cornerback, would give up 1,000 yards a game.
I know, but you've seen CJ Ham do so many things, and
he just said he can play anywhere. He can't play
these
anywhere.
Guys,
he could be like an offensive lineman. He could be a fullback. He could be a running back.
There's 22 positions on a football team. He could probably play 19 of them. I'm just saying, pure football player, a guy who just is a football player, a gritty guy. You can put him in multiple positions. There's a handful of these guys on this team, and we could sit there and make our football player team if we want to do it, but I'm not backing down with CJ Ham coming one bit.
I think he played 19 positions. Oh my God. You think he could play a wide receiver in the NFL? You think he could play a safety in the NFL, a cornerback?
CJ Ham? Yeah. Have you seen him go 20 yards on the field and catch a ball against the Baltimore Ravens?
He's not going against cornerback.
You've seen him do it. You've seen this guy Do it.
Wide receivers go against cornerbacks. Fullbacks go
is-
against slow defensive linemen.
just
Give me a
saying.
break.
We've
Give
seen
me a
CJ Ham go
break.
down the field, high point of football. He should not be doing that in the NFL, and he did it.
He's going
I've seen him
against
do it.
defensive linemen covering
I
him.
don't give a shit who he's going against. He shouldn't be
You
doing
just
what
said
he's
he could play
doing.
wide receiver. They don't go against
put him
defensive linemen.
If I had 11 guys and if I had put CJ Ham out there, I'd put him out there.
Well, that's why you're failing coach.
No. $2 from Kyle. Thank you, Kyle, for that.
Kyle, our man, how's that corner? CB's looking damn good.
Yeah, Caleb Evans looked pretty good too yesterday. Didn't see much beyond those guys. It was the 4. But yeah, those top 4 are pretty impressive.
Yeah, Harrison Hand's getting. Everybody's getting love. When you get down to the Perry Nickersons and Ty Smiths, you can definitely see a difference. But I love our cornerback groups. I love it. Going into the season, having Booth as our 3rd with Shannon Sullivan in as a slot. Talk about night and day.
Yeah, it's amazing. So, all right. So let's talk about some losers from training camp so far. We're talking about the winners. Let's hit up some guys who have not been very impressive.
Me.
See what you guys have so
I'm
far.
the number 1 loser so far in training camp.
Why? What'd you do? I made my field goal.
I didn't even try. This is the first year I didn't try one. Yeah, let's see some losers. Who's some losers? We don't want to be Debbie Downers here, but there are some guys not getting love. Irv Smith, absolutely. Bradbury. Irv.
It's hard to tell who was playing on the O-line when you watch it from the stands. I kind of hope that it wasn't Bradbury snapping to
But it
Cousins.
was.
I believe it was, but it was.
Wyatt Davis, absolutely. Mond, yeah, if we're going off of just yesterday's practice, Mond is a loser. Wyatt Davis.
I don't know, AJ Barnes. Yeah, I just feel like with Irv Smith though, if he can't put together competent season this year, you can't stick with him. You got to let him go. And maybe he does that for somebody else, but you can't trust this guy. No way.
That's the worst part about this is Irv Smith has what? Is this his last year of his contract? I think it is. So the worst part is if this lingers on in the season or whatever happens, and all of a sudden he's going to go sign like a 1-year prove-it deal and probably just rip shit up and stay healthy because we know he's damn good. He's going to stay on the field. And if I'm the Vikings, I'm not going to put money into this guy next year if he's not playing all year.
You can't invest in him because you can't trust him. And
breaks my heart.
It'd be a classic Vikings thing if you let Irv Smith go and he just blows up somewhere else.
Serious.
It would be.
Well, my losers are easy. So Bradbury is just a gimme. Bradbury's having a horrible camp, same stuff. He supposedly gained some weight this offseason. Well, clearly it didn't help at all. Mond, Mond, I'm not going to call a loser, but he's been up and down because he's had some good praise. He definitely had a dog shit practice yesterday, but I still think it's more of an improvement than last year. And you said it yesterday. It's like this is his first year. Last year doesn't even count. So expect some gross things from him. But
I was wasted yesterday.
You were? Jesus. My biggest losers is pretty much last year's draft class. Look at it.
Yeah,
Henry Robinson, Chaz Surratt, Wyatt Davis, all losers and sounds really rude. Losers of training camp so far. Not losers. I'm sure they're fantastic humans.
Yeah.
We haven't heard anything about these guys. Nothing. And these aren't like 7th-round picks. These are early picks.
Yeah. So
where's my ass?
I got a few. No, yeah, you mentioned Kellen Mond, and what to me was the most disappointment with Kellen Mond was that he had a bad practice yesterday. He had four botched snaps, threw an interception, maybe 2 interceptions. One I think went off Zach Davidson. It wasn't his fault. But then you see him over there kind of being down, and no one's going over to him at all. No one's talking to him. Kirk Cousins isn't over there consoling him. I think he was talking to Kevin O'Connell for a little bit, but no one's there. He was kind of off on his own. Everybody huddled after, and then Mon's kind of walking around by himself.
It's like a no-hitter. You got a no-hitter going. You just stay away from him. Then nobody wants to catch his bad juju.
To me, that was a huge red flag, and I'm worried for where his mental state's at. He needs either a good practice or to come in a preseason game and have a good series, lead the team to a touchdown scoring drive, something like that to boost this guy's confidence back. Because to me, this is a guy who looks defeated, looks upset, and that was the most worrisome thing for me. I get it; he's up and down. Sean Mannion wasn't much better, but Sean Mannion, he was wasted. He probably didn't even know he did bad.
I mean, Mond has had some good practices though, so they haven't all been dog shit, which is good. And he's going to have up and down, and the fact that nobody is really going over by him, that doesn't. I mean, it was such a bad practice. Like, what do you even go over there and say, "Hey, trust me, hey, you will never have a worse practice than this one. Keep your head up."
I don't know. I was wondering if he had a friend on the team. That's what I was starting to be concerned about. Like, I mean, someone go slap his ass, do something.
Well, in the comments, if week one was tomorrow, who do you want your backup quarterback to be? And we're probably not going to see many Mannions here, but I'm very curious. Like, do you put out a Kellen Mond who might just rip it up one week and look like Sean Mannion with no arms the next week, or who do you want to see as your number two right now?
Yeah, for sure. So, what do you guys think with that? Dan Chesina, I heard he's had a couple of drops in camp. And when you're a receiver who isn't getting a ton of targets, the opportunities you get, you have to catch those footballs. I saw someone ask about Thomas Hennigan. I'm not calling him a loser in camp by any means.
Whoa, but never.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying he had no role in offense. He was just primarily punt returner. I didn't see him get a single sniff at wide receiver in any kind of drill. So, to me, Hennigan, he's going to get some punt returns. I think he's going to end up in the practice squad this year.
I really hope he ends up on the practice squad. Like, he's a guy that might marinate there for a little while. He needs to get on that practice squad. I hope they don't just cut bait with him and just.
I don't think they will. I think he will be.
But when you look at
2-year practice squatter.
Blake Prohl, I don't know what the plan is. I mean, maybe they IR him. Tristan Jackson, I bet he ends up on the practice squad. I don't know. We'll see. I hope so. A lot of O'Connell. Everybody wants O'Connell as a backup, and I agree.
Yeah, he looked damn good out there. He's in good shape too. He might be just as handsome as Anthony Barr.
Yeah, Lupagus, I think needs. I think Lupagus is horned up, as they say.
We're always horned up. Oh, what? That's who I want to see. Left.
Reed was snapping the ball. Is that? We didn't even talk about Reed getting slowly making his way into that center competition, which I really hope comes to fruition.
Our angle is super hard to tell who was actually snapping the ball in those muffed exchanges with Mond and his center. Super hard to tell. I don't know if it was
muff.
Okay. I think
Revenge of the
I think it was Reed, but it seemed more like it was. I don't know. I think Mond seemed to really take the brunt of those. So I do think it was on him. Not sure exactly what it was, but it looked like to me it was Mond the way he was reacting.
All right. Well, let's.
Well, the other thing with Mond too, you mentioned this, is he takes off and runs so quick in the 11 drills. He doesn't like his first read. He's off running, which it can actually benefit him because Mannion's not going to run. So,
yeah, I mean, you're right.
The fact that he can do that, I think you could actually be a successful backup doing that.
I was getting really frustrated because Mond he'd sit in the pocket and he wouldn't find anything. He'd just take off. But we're also comparing him to Kirk Cousins and Sean Mannion, who wouldn't run if they had a gun to their head. So, I mean, it's just comparing. It's tough to compare the two. So,
yeah, I mean
it was annoying.
Didn't have some. Yeah, I know you were just getting so pissed every time we did it. All right, so let's go to a segment I'm going to call the milk curtain guys. These guys are just missing. Like, we haven't heard anything about these guys. Who are some players? Are they even on the team? Are they even playing? Because I haven't heard nothing about them.
Players that you would maybe kind of expect to hear something from. I mean, not the bottom of the depth chart guys, maybe in the middle, but just ghosts. They're ghosts. Milk carton guys.
Yeah.
I like it.
Where are these guys? They're missing.
Yeah, some of these guys, I really want to hear their name, but you're just not hearing jack shit. And maybe they have heard some nuggets. You can let us know, but I haven't heard anything on these guys. Number one, Kyle Hinton. Is Kyle Hinton there? Is he injured? Is he not anywhere to be seen? I mean, I don't expect to hear tons of stuff about Kyle Hinton, but I haven't even heard the fact that he's even is he with the fives, sixes?
Is he showering? I mean, there was a guy ahead of us in the stands who actually had a Kyle Hinton T-shirt. It was a T-shirt.
Yeah, and it might have been actually Kyle Hinton based off of we haven't seen it. It was probably him.
I think Kyle Hinton was our waiter last night at the restaurant there at the Vikings Hotel.
It might have been.
Yeah, you were pretty wasted.
No.
Pickled.
I wasn't pickled yesterday.
So you told me.
Chris Boyd.
Nick.
Sorry, what?
No, I was going to say I saw someone said Nick Muse, and Nick Muse was getting some receptions yesterday.
He should be out there. Yeah, Kyle Hinton. Chris Boyd was on my list. Chris Boyd, not hearing anything good, not hearing anything bad, just not hearing anything. And I do think he's definitely getting cut. Our cornerbacks are just, the guys in front of them are just lighting it up too good.
They are. All right, who do you got?
So I had Kyle Hinton, I had Chris Boyd, James Lynch. I mean, I haven't heard much about James Lynch. Small little things as far as where he's lining up and stuff, but not like, oh yeah, he's doing really good or really bad.
That's a good one.
Julian Taylor, I haven't heard jack shit about him at the OTAs. They were talking about him running with the ones and stuff, and now he's just like disappeared. And I'd say Jordan Berry, but I don't think anybody gives a shit about talking about the punters. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I also had Chris Boyd. Did you have Janarius Robinson or not? Because I haven't heard much about Janarius.
Honestly, I didn't. I don't even count him or Chaz Surratt or anybody like that.
I had Chaz Surratt as well. Nothing about Chaz Surratt. Like, just nothing on the radar anywhere.
Blake Lynch. I haven't heard much about Blake Lynch.
I also had Miles Dorn. I mean, I haven't heard anything about Miles Dorn. Is he even playing? Is he even on this team anymore? I don't know. So those are the guys I had. You just haven't heard anything. Good, bad. I mean, are they there? I think they are.
Yeah, no. And aside from us being there, Albert Wilson has kind of been a ghost too. Like, you're not hearing anything about him. I mean, he was definitely taking a lot of punt reps, but just not much. Patrick Jones, I've heard a few good things about Patrick Jones.
Watching the defense, he was strictly on second team D. I think Patrick Jones is making this team, no doubt in my mind.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Johnny Molina is in the house. He's announcing himself. Johnny, thanks for coming on. Appreciate that.
Johnny Molina, he's swinging that big old hog out there. Let everybody know he's here. He don't care.
AJ Barnes, yeah, he did. And he wears number 25, which just creeps me out. I can't understand that at all. The 80s must be taken in every single digit.
That was so difficult this year because all these numbers can go every way. I mean, back in the day, if you knew someone was wearing 80, okay, they're a receiver. You could figure out who they are. Probably
technically wear 20s. I mean, they still have.
Now they can. It's all up in the air. I mean, I think anything's up for grabs.
Sure?
It could be set. I think so.
I think it's still like receivers can only be like 1 to 19 or 80.
No, they can be 20s.
All right, I believe you. I believe anything you tell me.
It's so
Except
weird
for the fact that CJ Ham could play wide receiver in the NFL. I will never believe that.
Top five football player in his team. Every drill, he'll just blow up. He can do anything.
Drills are different.
Pure football player. Oozes football.
He does.
In every orifice.
I'll give you that.
He does. All right. So, what is one move the Vikings have to make before the season starts? One move they must make. After what we've seen so far, what's happened in camp after the first week, what is one move these Vikings have to make?
This Patreon page, $2 a month, season starting. You're not going to want to miss it. $2 a month. That's it. Let's get a new Patreon tonight. Let's go.
Let's do it.
One move the Vikings have to make before the season starts.
And I need to make a move right now. It's to my right.
You gonna get another brewski? Lot of treaders. It's kind of. I mean, I agree. Can't deny bringing in Shredder. My mind's just completely made up. That's his knees or whatever his issues were just so bad. I mean, why isn't anybody signed this guy? He's still playing at the top, very high level, but nobody signed him. He clearly wants to play. When you look at his Twitter, you look at his old man, he's out there retweeting things. He clearly wants to play, but nobody is signing him. Either he's looking for a crazy ass number or there's something wrong with him. I know there's something wrong with me. Quarterback if Kirk goes down. Yeah, but who did they bring in? I mean, is there a quarterback that actually could come in and win some games right now? Brett Bush Jones is still a free agent. Not me and I coming with the facts. Yeah, Bradbury. Oh. What a mess. Jason wants nothing to do with Anthony Barr. A lot of everybody pretty much wants Treader.
Really? Not on the Chris Reed bandwagon. Don't think he can handle it.
That's it.
All right. Well, mine was, despite Zach Davidson looking good, Johnny Munt stepping up, I still think Irv Smith. I just don't trust that he's going to come back healthy week one. I think you should bring in a veteran tight end, whether it's Jimmy Graham, Jerry Cook, Eric Ebron. I don't care. Bring in somebody who's done it before, who's been successful, so you have that veteran presence, because I just do not trust Irv Smith Jr.
I'm just upset. I mean, I really want to get on this Johnny Munt train.
Well, aren't you?
No, I'm on the Johnny Munt train, but if we bring in somebody else, it's bad news. I don't really have a player in mind, and I know center's easy, and tight end is definitely there, and Sue, I would love them to bring in another defensive lineman like that, but Watts is having a pretty damn good camp, so I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just stuck on tackle. I want them to bring in a seasoned vet tackle that knows his role, know he's going to come in and just be that emergency guy, a swing tackle that could play left or right tackle, because with Vadarian Lowe and what else? Blake Brandel. I mean, who's our other? Oli Udo. If one of those guys goes down, it's not even. I mean, it's going to get so bad. Can you imagine if Darisaw goes down? What the hell are they going to do? I'm not saying someone can come in and play at the level of a Darisaw, but I mean, it would be disastrous. It would be disgusting. We don't even have Rashad Hill anymore to put out there.
Yeah, he was signed with the Commanders. I was just going to say the best option, just signed with the Commanders. The way I saw Vadarian Lowe eat those stuffed meatballs, yeah, I'm fine with him starting.
I wasn't confirmed that they were stuffed meatballs. When you look at the tackles out there, it's not like there's a ton out there, but there's some decent names out there. I mean, fairly elderly, but you know what? Hopefully he doesn't have to play. But if he does,
hopefully not.
Play a pinch.
Speaking of pinching, one more thing before you start this game. It is prediction. What is one camp prediction you have in a pinch that will happen next 10 days or so? Camp prediction. It's going to go down with the Minnesota Vikings. What do you guys got?
Wow. Camp prediction. Let's see it.
Maybe someone gets cut. Maybe they move someone around. Who knows?
I got one.
I hope so.
I'm debating if I should go with one more lift bridge or not.
You think you probably should. You got a long game ahead of you. You're going to need it.
All right. Hold tight.
All right. You sound like the dog from the Jetsons.
I said hold tight.
Was the dog from the Jetsons, was that Astro? I think it was. Tim Boss, sometimes I think me and you just connected. The nipples. Bradbury cut by Brett Goebel. Wow. You think he's going to get cut? Mon gets cut? Woo. I'm liking these. These are hot. Yes, I think yes is Astro was the dog. Yeah, Raphael, you're probably right. As sad as that is and as horrible as that is, but it sucks. He's just fact we took him at pick 18 and he is what he is so disappointing, so frustrating. You take a center that high, he should be a 10-year starter. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Anybody else got anything? Any other Astro? No, he was not Dirk. You don't put down Astro talking fucking dog. By the way, I think it was just George Jetson's date of birth the other day. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. And in July 2022 was when George Jetson was born. So, seriously, though, is there something in the NFL language where they can't have a player coach anymore? Because, I mean, Kevin O'Connell was looking pretty damn sharp. One Barr said it on Tuesday. I was there yesterday, and he does throw a pretty ball. I'd love to see it. Just so old school player coach. Pete Rose style. KOC becomes a player coach. Yeah, absolutely. Agree 100%.
Sorry, the cut away.
All right. Yeah, I did too. I didn't think I was going to have to.
Is there any?
Yeah, we got a few. We got Bradbury gets cut. Mon gets cut. Reed will be getting first team snaps soon.
Well, mine was that Chris Reed's going to start to take over that number 1 spot. That was it. Somebody stole my thunder.
Davey Goal, is that true? Was Dan Reeves a player coach? I don't think so. I don't even remember.
Dan Reeves a tight end.
He's always just looked like a wrinkled sack to me. Yes, mine was also Chris Reed based. I had Chris Reed starting, but I was very specific. I said Chris Reed will be taking first team center reps by August 10th.
Oh, that was very...
You're welcome.
Dan Reeves sounds like Shredder to Tampa. Likes Tampa. Yeah, everybody's on the Chris Reed choo-choo train, as they should be. And you know what? He'd be a damn good upgrade.
I think he'd be a pretty good grid, too, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
Power grid. All right.
CJ
All right, so
coach, absolutely.
CJ Ham? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Best smoothie recipe. I don't know.
I got some good smoothie recipes. I would never give them up.
Really. You'd be shocked by looking at me, but I'm not a big smoothie guy.
Red Ingram starts week 1. There we go, Raphael. There's a good one.
I hope so.
Technically not a training camp prediction.
It's not. He bent the rules just like I bend those Vienna sausages into my mouth.
Okay, yuck. Ish.
So it'll fit. All right, so we're going to do a game here for One Bar to wrap this thing up, wrap up this edition of Horned Up, brought to you by Lifters Brewing. So this is kind of based on the old the Weddle game, if you guys have done that or not, where you get to narrow, you figure out a player by narrowing it down by certain categories. And I'm doing old school Vikings, and to me, old school Vikings is within the last 20 years, just to give you guys a heads up, maybe 25. So don't go too far back. So we'll give One Bar a little bit of information. We'll see how quick he can name these players.
Fast.
Okay, and everybody else, feel free to join in.
Yeah, see if you can beat me to the punch. Before you start this game, which I'm very excited about, we were going to announce the giveaways today because we got 2 LiftBridge $50 gift cards to give out. We have 2 hats to give out because that video got 100 likes, and we have something else. We got the Patreon giveaway for July still. So we're going to do that all in one video tomorrow. We're just going to do a giveaway video because we owe a ton of them. So be sure to tune in to that to see if you won, because there's 5 winners out there. Sorry.
There's 2 winners right here on the screen.
I don't know about that. All right, let's play this game. See if you can beat me. Comments. Get ready in the comments.
All right, here we go. I'm going to give you the first. This is the first. It goes easy to hard. I'm not going to lie. All right, first one. He played for Tulane in college.
Moildy Moore.
It is Moildy Moore.
Suck it.
One more.
Let's go.
Boom.
Let's
Already
go.
on the clock. All right. Interesting fact, he also played for the Steelers and the Colts. I didn't know that. Player 2. He went to college at Georgia.
Greg Blue.
No.
Shit. Georgia.
He wore number 21.
God, I should get this one. Corey Chavis.
No. He played for the Vikings between 2009 and 2011.
I'm really stepping on my dick here. 2009, 11. He's a cornerback. He's got to be a cornerback. Georgia.
The next one is position. He was a cornerback.
Georgia 21, 2009. Nobody's getting me in the comments yet.
No. I think these people are all young. They don't think
no, it wasn't.
It's not Josh Robinson.
No, he was
South Carolina.
Georgia cornerback. Is that all my hints?
Well, I can give you one more.
I should really get this. This is really bugging me.
He retired early.
Oh no! Damn it!
No one's beat you.
Burned my ass. I can't even think of his name.
Somebody gave his last name. Davey Gold gave his last name.
I don't see it yet. I know who you're talking. I know who it is. God, I can't think of his name. I don't know. Somebody put his last name also. I know who it is.
Well, he said Terry. That's not the right first name, but the last name right.
Oh, Allen. Asher Allen.
Oh, damn Raymond Hall beat you. Raymond Hall.
Raymond. It was Asher Allen. Yeah.
It was Asher Allen.
Good job, Raymond.
All right. Player 3, I think you'll get this one pretty quick.
Quicker than Weldon Moore?
No, I don't know. He went to Maryland.
Aaron Henderson.
No.
Oh, my God. E.J. Henderson.
Wait, are you hitting a buzzer? There's no buzzer.
E.J. Henderson.
No, he didn't.
We had a shitty wide receiver from Maryland. Who was it?
He wore number 83.
I'm on the right path here.
Are you?
It wasn't Diggs. 83, a wide receiver from Maryland. 83? Jeff Dugan.
It was Jeff Dugan.
Yes,
Never
Jeff
said he was wide receiver.
Let's go.
Tight end, Jeff Dugan. All right, that was the last easy one. Now it's getting hard.
Jesus, Jeff Dugan was easy?
Yep, no, it gets hard. All right. Player number 4. Went to Stanford.
Come on, everybody, beat me. Toby Gerhart.
No. Wore number 85.
Stanford 85. Thinking of a real shitty tight end like Heath Farwell. Or not Heath Farwell.
He was a linebacker.
No, I'm thinking of
Played for the Vikings from 2010 to 2011.
Jeez, this is a tough one.
Oh, this is hard.
85, 2010, so it was the year after Favre. Stanford. God. Nobody's got it here. And don't be Googling.
No.
That's not fair.
No one's going to get this one.
Oh, give me another one.
He played wide receiver.
85 Stanford. I'm not even close on this one. Nothing's even. I was trying to think of a really shitty tight end, but is that the last hint?
I can give you one more.
Yeah.
He also played for the Dolphins. Prior to the Vikings.
Prior. Damn it. What's his? Can I have initials? I mean, I know we're past the point where
his first name was the first name of your former boss at Pizza Hut.
Oh God, I can't even think of his last name. I know you're talking about. He's a white wide receiver.
I wasn't gonna bring race into this, but you did.
Well, I mean, he's just. Greg. I can't even think of his last name. That's how far off I am.
Sounds almost like a fancy car.
Greg.
Oh, Luft Krigari got it. Luft beat you. Camarillo.
What's this fancy car? A Camry?
A Camaro.
Oh.
All right,
man, After Moldy Morris started off so hot, I thought this was going to be easy
No.
peasy.
The last one, this one's gonna be tough too. Actually, I don't know. This one maybe you'll get. This one's I don't know. All right,
You got Jeff Dugan
player
for
number
crying out loud.
player number 5. He went to UNLV.
Sounds like a running back. Okay.
Okay. He wore number 97.
You said Talent Sawyer.
Oh my God! It was Talent Sawyer.
Yeah,
Holy
let's go.
Shit! Wow,
Did it.
that was really impressive.
Thank you. Thank you.
How did you get Talent Sawyer so quick?
Sawyer. Talent
Wow.
Sawyer. Wow, that deserves another beer.
Holy shit! That was. I'm shocked. I'm shocked right now.
Thank you. Talent Sawyer, I used him a lot in Madden. Never really panned out, and his rating never went up.
No, but
It was a good game.
You
I
got
appreciate that. I'm glad we ended
did
on
it. You
a
nailed it.
high note. Greg P can't believe what he just saw.
I forgot it even existed, so I googled like old Vikings depth charts. And I saw it, like, oh yeah,
Sawyer, my man.
yeah, wow, that was very impressive.
Thank you.
All right, so that's it. That wraps up the Lupple. We call that. That's called the Lupple.
The Lupple. I like the Lupple. Just like I like these lift bridges. Make sure if you're on Twitter and you're watching, hop on there and let them know One Bar and Luppiga sent you at Lift Bridge. Let them know they love the love, and maybe throw in your favorite Lift Bridge beer when you do it. That it helps us too.
Send a pic of you if you've taken a big old swig of a Lift Bridge brew. Why not? Or posing, maybe semi-erotically, holding a Lift Bridge brew. We'll be fine. That's fine too.
I mean, a simple tweet would be just fine as well. That you can let them know that One Bar and Luppiga show sent you. So get over there, tweet at them, let them know you're drinking their beer, and everybody who came on, appreciate it. It's wonderful.
Yeah. We were going to talk about our schedule going forward, but I think we'll be much more frequent here. Horned Up will be showing its horns much more often here as the season approaches. We may move back to our Wednesday slot moving forward. I'm not sure what Dirk Diggler's down for. Maybe that was the semi-erotic pitcher.
DTF. Yes, we'll probably start going weekly. We'll probably move it back to Wednesday, but we'll let you know. Remember to tune in for the giveaway video tomorrow. And just the season can't come soon enough. The preseason games can't come soon enough. We've got a lot to talk about.
Absolutely. And yes, here is the final fact I'm leaving you guys with. And I always like facts that are a little bit of a story, and this one is definitely a story. In 2017, a firefighter battled through a barn fire to rescue a litter of piglets from the blaze. To show their appreciation, the farmer sent the firefighter a pack of sausages made from the piglets he saved.
Oh, my Lord. That's horrifying.